Hello, everybody!
Hello, what's up?
Hello.
It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. Let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Hello, I'm Kaitan.
I'm Deja.
I'm Nick.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Xavier.
And together, we are
The Intoxicated
Readers.
Intoxicated Reader.
We have a wonderful show tonight, celebrating Pride Month.
Let's go Pride!
Yes, it's the best month of the year. We have given ourselves the prompt, queer it up, which is very broad, just, write what you want and make it gay. So our rule tonight correlates with that as well. We have 3 drinking rules as per usual if you're drinking along with us, the Intoxicated Readers. The first rule is, anytime we break character or slip up a line, take a drink. The second rule, anytime the Lord of the Drinks shows their drink. Who wants to be the Lord of Drinks tonight?
I got the drink. No, anyone has
Alright, Kai is Lord of the Drinks tonight.
Yeah.
Or, Sarah, do you have the White Claw, actually?
I do.
White Claw.
I'm
OJ.
sorry. I'm so used to saying it the other way, it's just escaped my mind. The White Claw.
The last time I was here, I was like, oh, are we not doing the White Claw thing anymore?
It's the White Claw of truth. It's,
Ooh.
whenever the White Claw shows up on screen, take a drink. And the third rule, which is specific to this week, who wants to explain it?
Anytime something gay happens, drink.
Yeah.
Hey, James Hayward, how is it going? Oscar Cinemark redeemed a dehydrate. So if you're drinking alcohol, take a drink.
Let's go, Oscar.
James, we've missed the White Claw too. I'm so sorry. I wasn't even here last week, so it's not on me.
I mean, I wasn't here last week either, so.
All right. Well, without further ado, we've got 3 pieces tonight by our wonderful readers, right, Sophie? 3 pieces.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna go in order if everybody's cool with that. So first, Xavier Pace, take it away.
Right, okay. Coalition by me. I'll also be narrator. Just let people know. Ember is Sarah. Steam is me. Basil is Nick. Mellow is Sophie. Marigold is Deja. Iris is Sarah. Cloud is Kai. Frost is Deja. And Nova is Kai. Alright, here we go. Interior. Intergalactic Station. The Intergalactic Station is home of many species among the universe. Terrans, formerly known on their planet of Earth as humans, joined the Galactic Union in 2040 when war broke out on their planet from the Union experimented on Zootan. That crash landed on their planet. The remnants of the war still continue today in the year 2060.
I'm glad we finally get to rest.
Yeah, we finally get to see our family and not to worry about intergalactic treaties. In the Intergalactic Station is a combination of biomes that produce its own natural oxygen for humans and comfortable climates for other species. The two walk through a forest path leading to a house in the woods. Ember in a red tracksuit and Steam in a blue jacket and black pants. The door to the house is ajar. Good to be.
Quiet. The door is open and it's too quiet.
They carefully enter the cabin home. They both draw their weapons. Ember carries dual pistols. Steam, her partner, wields a chain sight. Engagement?
Hostile.
Calling it in. Authorized to engage at full force. They proceed into the cabin. In the kitchen, they see someone tied and blindfolded in a chair. They carefully approach, take off the blindfold.
Damn it. Why did you come?
Marigold, what happened?
Where's my wife?
I'm sorry. They took her. I didn't have my gear.
Marigold, kitchen sink, 3525. Marigold goes to the sink and opens up a cabinet space below and puts numbers on the dial. Weapons appear from the floor. Everyone, stock up. Feel an ambush coming. Amber grabs more holsters for her guns. Marigold grabs a pair of gauntlets and boots. Steam grabs katana, shurikens, and papers.
On the radar.
We're surrounded.
Ready? Collate!
Collate.
Kool-Aid.
Cut to interior. Intergalactic City 1. Intergalactic City is a capital for the first biome of the Intergalactic Station. The Coalition headquarters is stationed there. An old man dressed in green stands in front of monitors. Behind him, a group of agents sitting at a round table.
Will someone tell me why I lost contact with 3 of my agents?
Mello, a young girl with long hair and glasses, yellow crop top, and blue jeans.
Well, Sarge, I think it's Black Star.
Mello, where are your shoes? This is a place of work.
They both look at each other.
Besides, Black Star was dismantled years ago, when we captured the Zutan Zul.
But based on the data I collected, we didn't stop all of the insurgents.
They haven't made a move in years.
Yes, but 2 weeks, I got your permission to watch their movements. I think they knew we haven't been monitoring them and planned this out.
There's no way that's possible.
Okay, so what were we planning a few weeks ago?
The Treaty of Vertil.
And who are we going to protect?
The ambassadors for Terrans. Terrains. And if anything happens on the planet Vertil, or either ambassador is hurt,
there will be war.
On the desk monitor, Basil presses a button.
call in Iris and Cloud.
What about Crepe?
No! They are our last resort.
Screams are heard outside of the room.
What's with all that commotion?
Steam has Ember on his back and Marigold in his arms. It's Black Star. We need Crepe. Steam passes out. Everyone rushes to help. Cut to interior Coalition headquarters. Steam wakes up in the IV in his arm. He quickly takes it out and goes to where he hears familiar voices. He walks in on an argument in the main tactical room. Can a guy get some sleep?
Good to see you up and moving.
Yeah, I thought I died.
Can't die.
Yeah, remember in base camp I tried to,
Enough with the small talk. What are we going to do?
Well, I think having Crepe on standby is a good idea.
I agree with that. They have exceptional power.
But if we bring them onto the planet Vertil and they destroy the city, that's my ass.
Fuck that! I'm gonna get my wife.
Guys, splitting up is not a good option right now.
We need everyone here to protect the treaty signing. There's no need for me to go. There's no need for me to go. You'll have Iris, Cloud, Marigold, Mello, and Crepe on standby.
Steam, what do you think?
Iris, Cloud, and Marigold should be enough to protect the ambassador. Mello is on tech so she can watch both missions and keep everyone linked. We'll keep Crepe flying above the city.
Fine. For this, I guess I'll touch down as well.
Oh, right. Basil the Killer Green is back on the battlefield.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Steam, are you sure? You just got out of medical.
Yeah, Marigold, I'm fine. No discussion.
Fine. What's the plan on getting Lily back?
Glad you asked. I picked this up off one of the guys in the ambush. Everyone looks at his hand. Steam lays it on the table, and presses a button. A hologram comes of a mountain terrain and Black Star hideout. It's on the planet Vertil. 300 clicks out from Vertil's capital, Future Ray. Cut to exterior. Mountains of Vertil. Night. The Coalition has landed on planet Vertil with the ambassador for the treaty. Ember and Steam climb the mountainside. Okay, we're almost there.
Hey, you should be more considerate
Of what?
of Marigold's feelings. You always do reckless things. You're the only family she has left.
I know, but the mission comes first. Have to put my best foot forward for humanity and my ethnicity.
Well, just let her know that. So, rules of engagement?
They cross the line. Kill order authorized. They both make it onto the cliff face, where the entrance of Black Star's hideout lies. Depths of the cave. Cut to. Exterior Future Ray. The coalition has landed on planet Verto, with the ambassador ready for the treaty. They await the ceremony to begin. The whole galaxy is watching.
Come in, Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice hear you loud and clear.
Have you made it to the headquarters?
Entering now.
See you soon. Pollen out.
It will all come together. Ice out.
Did they make it?
Yes, Mello started to plan Alpha.
On it.
Mello disappears into the crowd that's stirring. Marigold switches comms to the chat with Team Alpha.
Basil, how is ground control?
Everything is good so far. Optics on Crepe?
All are green. Peacefully sleeping.
Basil walks through the crowd of many species.
Good. As long as none of us get hurt. Protocol Zeta won't initiate. Wow. I just saw a walking and talking ape.
Sarge, that's an Apius from the planet Forestin.
You got to get out more, Basil. This is just sad.
Hey, I was protecting our planet and space station. Don't judge me.
You cut out.
He's fine. Let's hope the others are.
Cut to. Exterior. Future Ray crowd. Night. Basil walks in the crowd, amazed by what he sees, until he feels a familiar presence. He sees someone pass. They smile as they look back at him. They run. Basil follows in a frantic pursuit. They stop in the alley, a few feet away from the ceremony.
You're supposed to be dead, Frost.
You know, I can't die that easily.
I held you in my hands as the life left you.
Oh, Basil. My friend, you saw what you wanted.
I could forgive everything you did if it was out of survival, but you chose to do those things and betray your team and family.
I did everything for my race.
You're part human, not just Zutan. And so are your son and niece.
How is my son? He should be turning 24 now.
It would have been better if he had his mother, and that she didn't kill her husband and brother.
They were in the way of my purpose.
Look at you. Do you hear yourself? They were your family.
Stop it. I made up my mind a long time ago. I chose this path.
Then you are under arrest. It's a disgrace you have the collate.
Basil pulls out green assassin blades.
Even if you arrest me, you cannot stop what we put in motion. A grain of sand became a wave.
Frost smiles at Basil. In the second he knew, he turns and runs back to the ceremony. Frost throws a white death scythe in front of his path.
You're facing me now.
Cut to. Interior. Black Star headquarters. Ember and Steam walk through the dark cave.
I can light the way.
Perfect. But first, let's activate. Collate!
Collate.
Collate is a hyper nanotech organic organism that has developed to help with the war on Earth and Zutan. To become part of the coalition and have a collate, you must go through trial of test from birth to adulthood. Then the collate must choose you. Collate, by definition, collect and combine text, information, and sets of figures in proper order. When activated, the nanotech collects information on your surroundings and enemies and makes a protective nanosuit around the host. Ember suit is red with a black mask that covers her whole face with red spikes. The suit can produce flames and amplifies any ballistic that she holds in hand. It can change gun ammo into any type she needs. Steam considers himself the last ninja. His suit is with a blue mask and resembles a fox with a flat face and red eye slits. His suit allows him to appear and disappear into shadows. His weapon can also freeze people upon touch.
Now let's go.
They run in the cave, cutting down people, left and right, blood splattered on the walls, leaving a trail of carnage in their wake. The blood reaches the end of the hall, where someone is sitting in front of a TV, onlooking at the ceremony.
Lily?
Something's not right. Too easy. My suit still hungers for more. As they step into the room, multiple TVs come on, all at once. Around the room, showing this ceremony, 2 ambassadors are coming on stage, sign the treaty at the podium. Ember goes to untie her wife and takes a bag off her head.
You're not Lily.
Steam rushes over. That's the ambassador Vertil.
What is she doing here in my wife's place?
Steam turns away, thinking for a moment. Just in 2 seconds, Steam knew what was going to happen. In those 2 seconds, he thought to himself, can we even stop it now? On the comms to Team Alpha. Marigold, get the ambassadors out. There now. It's a cut to. Exterior Future 8, night. On the stage, the ambassadors reach the podium to sign the treaty, both dressed in ceremonial dresses and garb. Due to the ceremonial attire, neither ambassador can see each other's face.
Steam, what did you say?
Get them out. Trap. By the time Marigold understands, it's too late. The virtual ambassador disrobes, reveals a Black Star assassin. She shoots the human ambassador in the head. She falls to the ground as blood runs from her head. As she hits the floor, everyone saw her face. Ember's wife, Lily, was shot and killed. Cut to interior, Black Star's headquarters. Ember kneels to the ground and cries. Steam tries to pick her up, knowing it was a trap. Ember, we have to go. We'll die if we stay here. From the shadows of the cave, a voice is heard.
You are already in hell, you see?
The new leader of Black Star, Nova.
That's me. Now, I have at least 200 men coming to my aid. You think you can survive?
Should have known it was you. I'll kill you one day for what you did. Today is not that day.
You'll be surprised on how we outsmarted you. Like, someone thinks the same way as you.
He laughs. Steam is not amused. Initiate creep protocol. Zeta switch. A metal circle shoots down on the position of Ember and Steam.
I won't let you get away. Collate, flames of nebula.
Flames erupt around Nova, heading towards Steam. Steam picking up Ember, walking over to the circle. Cave instantly becomes ice, casing the flames in ice. Steam looks shoulder as the mask breaks away due to sheer cold temperatures. Through his broken mask, you see his pure ice blue eyes staring at Nova. That collate doesn't belong to you. With it, you'll never reach me. A beam of pink light engulfs Steam and Ember. Then they are gone. The end. Yep.
Aw. That's so cool.
That was really cool.
That was sick, man.
Yes, each shade of the pride flag.
Yeah, each because I looked at the pride flag and I was like, let me see the shades, and that's all of them.
That's cool.
Nova's the one I created for the black part of the pride flag, because black flames and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. I love that they're gay and intergalactic.
Galactic.
It's the new thing. It's not gay and European anymore. Now it's gay and intergalactic.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
So cool.
Thank you.
Good
read,
piece.
everybody.
Hell yeah. Good piece. Another
I'm
story
sorry.
I want you to continue.
Mm-hmm.
I will do that one. I know it's Basil, but I just like Basil.
Yeah.
Right,
My
I turned to
orthodontist's
Ian.
name was Basil, spelled as Basil, so you're good.
I love to see it. 'Cause I'm sure the colors of it would be cool. Like if everyone was dressed in their colors.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. That's why I said he's dressed in green,
Mm-hmm.
because like it's a shade of green.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. Heck
But yeah, they're my version of, I guess, gay Power Rangers, because some of them are gay. And
Let's go. K Power Rangers.
that's why I was like collate. I was like, I don't know what this word. I had to look up the
Gay
word.
Power Rangers.
Mhm.
I had to really look. I was like, what does because I wanted to go with coalition, because like the Rainbow Coalition is why also
Yeah.
I did that, and then also the rainbow for the flag, and then I was just like, collate. Is collate a word? So I looked it up. I was like, I can make it work, and so yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Sick.
Hopefully, I did it justice.
Hell yeah.
That was an awesome piece.
That was very awesome.
Very creative.
Mhm.
Sarah, I'm sorry your wife died.
Right?
That was so
No, it's
tragic.
okay.
Shot
I know.
right
It
into
Yeah.
was
you,
so bad.
bro.
Do you still call? I mean, do they have a name for people? We don't have like widow and widower.
Yeah.
It's just Christian every
I think it'd still just be widow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just a widow.
I think so.
Yeah.
Widow.
Mm.
I'm a gay widow.
But yeah, I thought
Widow.
for good character
Queer
development and
widow.
story, because like
Widow.
now everyone's like, where's the actual ambassador? What
Mhm.
happened?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it's cool.
And I thought like seeing in my head as a movie, that'd be like a crucial scene where it's like you see your wife get shot in the head.
Right.
And then it could just close ups on Ember's face as
Yeah.
she breaks down.
This is her origin story.
Ooh.
Gay villain.
Oh, yeah.
There
You need that. Is there any gay villain?
Loki, he's bisexual. People are
There
upset
we
about
go.
it.
This anti-hero count because Deadpool's Pam.
He is.
I'm so sorry.
If you don't want me to listen, just say something.
Yeah, he is.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of. I think you just have to look into it because sometimes they're not like. That's the thing. I wanted mine not to be like overtly, like the stereotypical. I was like, let me low key it, and then you know they're just people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I think that
exactly.
game same goes for Marvel characters. Like some of them just what they do.
I feel like
So yeah.
Loki's gay.
Thor's gay.
I don't know why.
He should be. He should. Saying it.
I mean, you don't know what the gods get up to, you know. So
Right.
Right.
Right. I mean, if the Greeks do it, for sure the North would. Anywho.
hey, that's a good
Nice.
segue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Up next, we've got Kai Tan.
That is me. Hello, guys. This is
Name
called.
scary.
Huh? The name?
Name's
Oh,
scary.
it's not what everyone thinks. But just I have a funny story about it. Not story, but funny thing. Anyways, this is called Hex of God, and the cast is X as Johansson, Sophie as Luca, D as Leona, Nick as Eric, and I will be playing Man, and also reading stage directions. Okay. Exterior, parking lot, party, night. In a parking lot in the middle of the city, a raging party is underway. Bright lights and loud music fill the area with a sense of willful ignorance. People intoxicated out of their mind, bump bodies, and exchange bodily fluids in whatever form. Interior, parking lot, party, VIP room, night. In the VIP room, which just happens to be a cargo crate decorated immaculately to perfection with rugs, couches, and velvet pillows, sits an incredibly fit woman wearing only a sports bra and spandex shorts. Another woman with thick thighs and a sly smile is dancing around her. She's clearly a stripper. And opposite them stands a stoic, dark-haired man with an ugly bird mark over his forehead and left eye. The man, Johansson, clears his throat as the stripper proceeds to take off more articles of clothing. The woman, Luca, is too deeply engrossed in the dancing to notice.
Luca, we have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Luca.
What's your name?
Leona.
Leona smiles, leaning forward to Luca's face until they're only an inch apart.
You have a nice smile, Leona.
Thanks.
Their lips meet. Johansson turns away.
Luca, please.
Oh my god, what, Jonah? Johan, what the fuck is so urgent that you have to interrupt me right now?
The package is here.
Luca becomes visibly annoyed. She sighs loudly before turning to Leona and flashing her a charming smile.
Rain check.
Sure.
Luca gets up, stretching the ripped muscles on her body, much to Leona's pleasure. Then she begins dressing herself in her clothes, or armor, rather. Her outfit is a cross between futuristic and medieval, with a sleek breastplate going up her right arm and shoulders, fingerless gauntlets for her hands, and a metal boot going all the way up her left calf. The insides of the armor glow blue. The last piece of armor is her helmet, which mirrors a Greek helmet in many ways, including the feathery mohawk at the top, but the eyes are visors, and a breathable mask covers her mouth. She's fully strapped now as she wields a giant battle axe and sheathes it behind her.
Let's go get the mail.
Exterior, parking lot, party, night. Johansson and Luca step out into the party. Luca casually has her battle axe resting on her shoulder, but everybody is so intoxicated no one really notices. They weave their way through the crowd, with Johansson leading. Finally, Luca spots a sweaty, thin man dancing aggressively with another man. She smiles and makes her way over. The sweaty man spots Luca pretty quickly, and when he does, all joy is from his. He isn't intoxicated, and he's encountered her before.
Hey, Eric.
Lucas smiles menacingly.
Remember me?
She pulls out a pistol. He immediately screams and starts running.
It's always the wiry ones. He's coming your way, Johan.
I got him.
Eric shoulders his way through the crowd until he runs directly into Johansson, who is more than ready for him. Eric grabs the closest people to him and pushes them towards Johan. Johan pushes them back the way they came. When he looks up, Eric's already a few feet away, sprinting for his life.
For Christ's sake, Johan, just shoot him!
There are too many people in the way.
So the fuck what? Shoot him!
Johan reluctantly pulls out a big-ass gun with a spinning, glowing ball right at its center. He starts shooting, not caring that he's pelting down innocent people in the process. At this point, some people have noticed the commotion and have started screaming. Luca groans.
Ugh, if you want something done right.
She raises her pistol and shoots. The bullet passes through 2 people before it hits Eric in the thigh. She approaches him as he drops, withering in pain as the hole in his leg gushes out blood. She bends down to reach his eye level and smiles.
It's what you get for running, buddy.
You're crazy!
Luca winces at the pitch of his voice.
I'm an entrepreneur. There's bounty on your head for what you did to the soldiers at Heffington. And a little birdie told me you have a certain trinket that I, personally, desperately need. So, hey, 2 birds, 1 bullet-sized stone.
Johan appears behind Luca, the ball and his giant gun still spinning in his hands. Eric eyes them both and knows he's outmatched.
I'll give you the Omni Glass if you promise you'll let me go. Please. I have a...
It doesn't matter what you have.
She pauses for a moment, contemplating his deal. She puts her hand out, waiting for Eric to hand her the trinket.
You have to promise first.
What are we, 12? Give me the fucking shard or I put a bullet through your chest.
Eric gulps and reaches down into his pocket. He pulls out a black pouch and hands it to Luca. She, in turn, hands it to Johan, who quickly inspects the contents inside. He looks back at Luca and nods.
Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, Eric, and Bounty Hunter always keeps his word, so...
She reaches out to take his hand. Eric waits a moment and then hesitantly reaches out to take it, hope bright in his eyes. Before their hands touch, Luca has her pistol out and shoots him square in between the eyes.
Too bad I'm not a he.
Luca turns to Johan. The party rages on around them. She holsters her pistol and rests her axe on her shoulder.
Looks like we have our ticket back to Luvara City.
Johan nods, a glimmer of enthusiasm in his eyes.
And how many were there again? 9?
I think so. 9 heads worth $1 million each. We're gonna be so rich, Johan.
And what if these bounties are more than we can handle?
We're the hex of God, Johan. The best bounty hunter duo in the 9 dimensions. I'm pretty sure a couple of kids from Earth won't be too much to handle.
She peers into the Omni Glass, turning the cerulean shard around in her palm and staring deeply into the endless chasm inside it. And then, as she visualizes the thriving Luvar city, she and Johan start disintegrating into the air until all that's left of them are wispy blue flames. A man and his boyfriend turn to see them disappear, their eyes glazy. Whoa. Then they laugh and party on. In the crowd, a woman in a dark coat weaves through the people. She looks over her shoulder, and through a single ray of light we recognize the figure to be Leona. She stares at the spot where Luca and Johansson vanished, before turning on her heel and walking away.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Connected.
So, We're all screwed in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
No, we got powers. What you talking about?
We have like two
Okay.
people, like 3 groups trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be great.
Get out of there.
But yeah, my oh
I was just gonna say, as soon as they said 9 dimensions, I went, could it be? Hell yeah, man.
but yeah, I was wondering what like group name to give them, and I was like Hex of God, and I was like that's funny because it's Queer Week, and I don't know, I thought that was funny.
Hell yeah.
That's all. that's my story. Thanks for the great read.
Funny. It was great. Dang, she is a hero. I don't even like. I'm rooting for her. I know she might kill me. But I'm
Not a
rooting for her.
good person.
She's pelting down innocent people.
Yeah.
I was watching. I was like,
She
that's
told
pretty
him to
cool
do that.
though.
I mean, she's a badass.
Yeah.
The armor and everything. I'm like,
Yeah, I could see it. All the armor.
Yeah.
I got
Nice.
cyberpunk vibes, like with
Oh, yeah.
the glowing breastplate. Ooh,
I was definitely going for that. That's cool.
hell
yeah.
yeah.
Johan's trying to be, I guess, okay. He's like, I'm not trying to kill all these people, but she's like, fire. He's like, I guess I got.
Right.
People.
He's the lackey. In my head, he kind of looks like the Hound. Game of Thrones.
The Hound. Yeah, dude, I pictured a similar kind of person.
Yeah, nice.
It's
It's
a
that's
Hound?
yeah, and yeah.
The Hound.
Hound.
From Game of Thrones.
I was thinking
Oh.
like Dog the Bounty Hunter when you said that. That's really good.
Yes.
Oh man. All right. Excellent piece. We're moving on to our final piece of the night.
Can we take a bathroom break first?
Yeah, let's take a quick bathroom break.
All right. Thank you.
All right, stream. We're gonna put you over in the pre-show again, so we'll be back in a few minutes.
Maybe.
back, everybody.
Welcome back.
So,
We've got a wonderful piece to finish off the night. Sophie Asagawa.
Okay. This is called Skunks Are Fake, which has no pertinence to the actual contents of this piece. Anyway, okay, so Vaughn will be playing Sarah, Jonah will be played by Nick, Benny will be played by Deja, and I will read stage directions. Y'all ready?
I think so.
Okay. Interior bathroom night. A young woman, Vaughn, 23, is leaning over the bathroom sink with her eyes closed. She takes in a deep breath, then opens her eyes and looks down at her hands, revealing that she is holding a pregnancy test. It's negative. She relieves a shaky breath, then smiles at her reflection, a weight having been lifted. She stays there for a moment, looking at herself, then throws the test away and exits the bathroom. Interior, living room, night. Vaughn enters the living room to her boyfriend, Jonah, 25, about to take a hit from a bong that's so tall that he barely has to lean down to smoke from it.
Hey, babe, you want a hit?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Jonah shrugs, then takes his hit, sucking from the rim for at least 5 seconds. Then he blows out. Vaughn just stands there looking vacantly at Monty Python playing on the TV. Jonah then smiles and starts laughing quietly.
You know how people say weed smells like a skunk?
I guess.
Well, plot twist. What if every single time you smelled skunk as a child, it was actually weed? And second plot twist, skunks don't even really exist. They're just a mythical creature that stoners created to cover their asses. Think about it!
Vaughn does not find this funny, but Jonah is so determined about his theory that she can't help but crack a smile and sit down next to him.
Be quiet. It's late.
Okay, sorry.
We giggle together.
But think about it. Have you ever actually seen a skunk?
Yes.
But like, up close and personal with your own 2 eyes.
Yes.
No, you have not. You're lying.
I'm lying?
Yeah, you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Then she laughs again and he kisses her and she wraps her arms around him. After a couple of seconds, she pulls away and ends the kiss by pecking his nose. Then she leans her head on his shoulder and starts watching Monty Python again. Jonah seems disappointed.
Are you okay?
Vaughn turns her head towards him slightly, looking confused.
I'm okay.
I don't mean like right now. I mean like lately. Have you been okay?
Have I not been acting okay?
I don't know. You've maybe just seemed a little down recently.
Well, maybe that's true.
Something up?
Vaughn is silent for a few long moments.
Fine now, because I just took a test and it came back negative. I didn't want to worry you unless I knew there was something to worry about. So that's why I didn't say anything, but now I know that there's nothing to worry about. I can tell you because I won't worry because there's nothing in my uterus.
What?
I thought I was pregnant.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I wasn't sure and I wanted to be sure before telling you something that might... I just really didn't want you to freak out.
Well, how do you think I feel now? Now I'm freaking out, not because you're pregnant, but because it seems like you'd rather not tell me something that huge. Do you not think I can take it or something? What if you were pregnant? Would you have kept it a secret and left me and never told me that I have a whole ass kid?
No, that's ridiculous. Where did that even come from?
I wish we had the type of relationship where you wouldn't even think twice about telling me something like that.
You're yelling at me now, but I know you would have reacted the same way if I told you before. I know you, Jonah. If you found out I might have been pregnant, it would have been all, how did this happen? Are you sure it was me? Have you been sleeping with someone else? Are you going to keep it? We can't take care of a baby, or why don't you want to keep it? Do you not think I'd make a good father?
Wait. Sleeping with somebody else? Was it someone else's?
I am not pregnant. Christ, it's been the same thing over and over again. It never ends.
Jonah's face changes to panic, and he puts a hand on her back as she curls up with her head between her knees on the couch.
Okay, I'm sorry. Forget that I just said that. You're right. I would have freaked out if you did tell me. Let's just talk about something else, okay? Please don't spiral on me again.
Happy?
Yes, we're happy. I'm happy. I love you so much. Please.
All we ever do is fight.
That's not true. We're getting better. It's been a while since our last fight. I'm sorry. I'm on edge and I smoked too much and I shouldn't have freaked out. Please don't give up. Not now. I need you.
I feel so alone.
They stand there in silence for a moment. They both look utterly gutted.
You have me. You've just been sad lately. Don't give up on us. After everything we've been through, we can make this work, I promise.
Interior, car, night. Vaughn climbs into her car and locks the doors. She starts hyperventilating between sobs. She collects herself after a few moments, then dials a number on her phone. It rings and rings, then the automated answering machine voice plays, and it beeps.
I know it's late and this is probably super out of the blue, but would you like to get lunch with me tomorrow afternoon? I miss you, and it's been way too long since I've seen your face. Yeah. So let me know. I'd love to go to Vivian's for old time's sake. My treat.
She hangs up and closes her eyes, breathing in a deep sigh of relief. Exterior, cafe, day. Vaughn is sitting alone at an outdoor table surrounded by large pots and trellises with vines climbing up them. She's bouncing her leg and stirring her coffee cup repeatedly while looking around. Then Benny, 22, walks up and waves at her tentatively. Vaughn stands up with a huge smile splitting her face open. Benny can't help but to smile as well, and they come together and hug each other tightly.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course. Thank you for calling me.
They sit.
Holy shit. You look incredible.
Thank you. You look amazing too.
Thanks. So how have you been?
I've actually been really good. I'm finishing up school and it's been stressful as hell, but I genuinely love what I'm learning, so it's not too bad.
Psychology, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting my master's too.
What? That's incredible. Holy shit, I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably take a little break after I graduate to just chill out for a second, but then I want to keep going, you know?
Yeah. Holy shit. You're like an actual adult. You're like an actual adult now. You really have your shit together.
Benny scoffs, then laughs.
Absolutely not. I don't have my shit together at all. I haven't folded my laundry in weeks. I think I was supposed to return my Wi-Fi modem when I moved, but I just never did. They might find me. Who knows? I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep right now, and I really had to hype myself up to come see you today. I was really nervous. Still am, in fact. But I'm glad I appear that way on the outside.
Vaughn lets out a burst of laughter.
You were nice to see me?
Of course I was. It's been so long. So much has changed.
Yeah, it has.
So, how have you been?
Been okay. There's not too much to talk about. I'm still working at the Y, taking some classes on the side. Same old spiel, really.
That sounds good, though. You're working and taking classes. That's a lot.
It's pretty manageable.
What is this? Von Studklein being humble? That is not something I ever would have anticipated happening in this lifetime.
Shut up. I can be humble. In fact, I am humble a lot of the time. How else would I have acquired my entourage of adoring fans? People don't like arrogance. It turns them off.
Uh-huh. See? I used to think that too. Then you started dating my brother.
Benny expects Vaughn to laugh, but she doesn't. There's a long pause.
How is Jonah, by the way?
Okay. Actually, he's probably not okay because I broke up with him last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
like, for real this time?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Confused. Empty. But also weirdly light and relieved.
Funny. I felt the exact same way after I moved out.
Vaughn accidentally spits out some of the water she had just sipped. Benny laughs.
What? I think my brother just has that effect on people. I recommend therapy. A lot of therapy.
That actually sounds pretty good.
I started going to a therapist right after you two started dating.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I probably should have started going a long time before that, but that's when it became undeniable.
You've gotten really honest.
Honest?
I feel like you wouldn't have said that so casually earlier. You always kind of hid things, or you tried to. Of course, I could always see right through you.
Not always.
Always. No matter how hard you tried, it never worked.
That's what you think.
Okay. What did you ever successfully hide from me?
Well, I used to have the biggest crush on you.
I knew that.
Really?
Yes.
Well, damn.
They sit there and stare at their plates for a long minute.
We should order food.
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. You're paying the food, remember?
No, I wanted to thank you for back then. You were an incredible friend, and I just did the most hurtful thing imaginable to you. I knew how difficult your relationship is with your brother. I'm sorry.
No. You don't have to apologize for that. You're allowed to date who you want. You never owed it to me to not.
Yeah, but I don't think I did it for the right reasons. I just felt like there was something wrong with me, and having a boyfriend made me normal, you know? Lo and behold, 5 years later, nothing feels right, and I have to be high or drunk to feel any semblance of joy.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
The truth is, I haven't felt happy in a long time. Like, truly, genuinely happy. Do you remember when we snuck into the pool that one time?
Yeah, I remember.
I told you I loved you that night.
You did.
You didn't say it back.
Benny looks up, surprised and confused.
No, it's okay. I didn't say it because I wanted you to say it back. I said it because I meant it. It was the only thing I could say in the moment. I miss the way I used to be. When I was around you, I was so free and happy, and I haven't felt that way in years. The closest thing I feel to that anymore is getting high with Jonah. At first, I kept telling myself it made me happy that he made me happy, but then I got in too deep, and there are moments in life that are so precious that they get suspended in time. They pierce the years of your life and stay with you. I haven't had one of those moments since I stopped spending time with you.
I love you too.
The end.
Nothing.
They're gay! Take a drink.
They're gay!
Take a long swig.
Wow. Take a swig for Vaughn and Benny. Damn.
So
Long
next
time.
Coming, yeah.
Wow, that was
This
great.
is actually not the first sequel. I keep telling y'all there was a sequel where Benny stabbed the shit out of Jonah with the.
That's what I thought this was gonna be. I was like, Jonah's gonna die.
Yeah.
Bro, the first scene of this, I was thinking, how dare Sophie
Write a
depict a
straight scene.
hetero relationship for a queer week.
No, I felt bad. I was like, ooh.
Oh my god, you're
There's
totally
a lot
fine.
of this.
You made it up at the end.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was awesome. The setup. It's great.
Thank you. It was, yeah, I don't know. It was it was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be.
Hmm.
It's just dialogue. But thank you for the amazing read. That was stressful.
Oh no.
That's a good
It was
ending. I
lovely.
don't know.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It was lovely. It was really lovely.
Thank you.
It was.
I think, I mean, X, you were about to say what I was about to say.
That was a
What?
that's a good ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what else you thought, but like that is it.
The ending.
Yes, that is it. That's
That was-
gold. Film it, clip it.
Believe me,
Those-
just cut there. Love you too. Boom.
Those last
cry
lines
alone.
about moments in your life, that's prose right there.
Yeah,
Poetry.
it really
Yeah, that was
is.
beautiful.
Mm.
Thank you.
Look at us queer up in here. Queer.
Yeah. I hope everybody in the chat has been queerified. Guys, that's our stream for tonight.
Heck yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
In a queer
Uh,
week.
Thank you so much for hanging out, James, Oscar, those few guys who were talking in the chat. You helped our viewership, and that's
Yeah.
That's all
key.
that matters. No, I'm just joking. But no, like, side note to that, like, it's all love here. Whatever they say,
Yeah.
just dirt off.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No one's being held here against their will. Except for maybe whoever was screaming in Sophie's background.
Yeah.
So you did hear it. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
There was a big pause, and
It
we
came
all
at the
said,
perfect time though, because it was like
Mhm.
the pause, scream, and then read something.
Well, I had two questions. Well, I have one question and one just comment that I forgot to say earlier. X, on yours, I started laughing at the name of the place, Foreston.
Same.
I read it as
Because that was
Foreskin.
Foreskin.
Ooh.
"Oh, I did
I'm
not."
so glad I was reading that part. I would have said foreskin.
Well, I was laughing at I was laughing at Sophie's. I put my mouth on the rim or something.
Just
And I said,
filled
"Oh."
with innuendos.
We love it. Fitting for
I
queer
did that
week.
so intentionally.
Nice.
And,
Over here, comment.
yeah, but the
Sorry
name
about that.
Forest Inn, I liked much better. I don't know who said it, but that was an excellent cold read.
Mhm.
I would have said Forest Inn. Or,
I didn't even read Foreskin.
Guy who read it.
Oh yeah. And Sophie, I've got not a logistical. I got like a psychological question for the group
Yes.
deriving from yours. A hypothetical too. In that situation, do you think it would be better for you to tell your significant other that you were pregnant or that you were possibly pregnant before, or would you wait until you confirm it after taking the test?
I mean, depends on what kind of relationship you have.
Hmm.
Yeah. And also, they've
I
been
think
trying
that's the
for a
reason why she
while.
did it.
Yeah.
What?
If they have been trying for a while, you don't want to get
That's-
their hopes up, and then
That's a big
They're
thing
not.
too.
yeah. I think I would tell you.
Well, I don't. Right. I don't know how that would. Right.
I would say ladies'
Yeah.
choice on that one.
We'd
No.
be in the
Yeah.
process of.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, ladies' choice.
Otherwise, if you told me, I'd be
Hmm.
up with someone else. So. Sometimes. Huh?
Sarah, do you
Would
have
you,
any
Nick?
input?
I don't speak from much experience, but I think I'd like to be in the kind of relationship where you like can say something beforehand. But if you're
Yeah.
not, like you don't. And I don't think if you weren't in that kind of relationship, I don't think I'd even say it like post.
Mhm.
You know.
If it's a no, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's just something gone and done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's-
also, this side note, safe sex, you know?
Safe
Condoms.
Wrap it up. You know, there's
Birth
different ways
control.
to say wrap it up that kids do.
Vasectomy.
Snips.
It's like,
I mean, if you have money for a
sex.
vasectomy,
Kids version.
hey, you can do what you do, you know?
I wonder
You
if
snippers.
insurance covers it. Sophie, no.
Insurance covers vasectomies?
No,
I mean,
no.
I think it would. I mean,
Holy
insurance
shit.
covers birth control usually. Anything, because having a kid's expensive. That's going to cost insurance a lot of money. So getting
Yeah.
the snip might be covered.
Dude, my uncle got a vasectomy, or he claimed he got a vasectomy, but apparently he didn't wait long enough afterwards, and then he had sex with a girl, and then lo and
Well,
behold,
that's
like,
the thing.
No,
I
that
think
happens.
you're
What's
supposed
his
to
name?
like
Was born-
wait, and you go back to the doctor to check if it was successful.
oh.
Yeah,
I only know this because of the show Scrubs.
Ooh.
Yes. It's like also sometimes the swimmers swim, you know what I'm saying? And they could just swimmers swim, you know? Like you can literally have a vasectomy and still have it. Got some strong swimmers.
That's crazy.
When?
But at that point, they should just, yeah, the baby was meant to be here. Like, what?
No, I'm of the opinion that if you're not sure, then like if I were in those shoes, and I'm saying this as someone who will never be in those shoes and who can never understand what those shoes feel like. If I wasn't sure, I would wait until I was sure to tell my significant other, like out of 99% scenarios.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
my opinion on that helped me like see that the relationship between Jonah and Vaughn was fucked. So I feel like it was really good writing to have such a sharp contrast, like, philosophical question be the initial inciting thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's just like with sensitive information, it's hard because like think about people who go to the doctor and it turns out they have cancer. How are you gonna tell that to your family?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Right.
like that. It's like sensitive information. It's hard. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Personal.
What would you do, Maple?
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh.
You never know.
I guess we'll never know.
All right, y'all. That's our stream for this week.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you, Kai, Xavier, and Sophie for writing scripts this week.
Heck yeah.
Guys,
Pleasure.
we've got only a few more days left in Pride Month, so everybody in the chat, make sure you go, celebrate
gay.
and
Don't
support.
be gay.
And yeah,
Go forth and be queer.
be a little curious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Never hurt no one.
Go
Well.
see what's Kai's place, Louveris. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
If it's real, guys, be careful out there. So we can get sucked away to a new place.
We can't help you with that. I'm so sorry. We're not responsible.
If someone's walking through a club with a battle axe, leave the club.
Just like go. I think I'd be too drunk. I'd be like, "Ooh."
It's a whole ass vibe right there.
I just
Sophie's
realized-
gonna be the one walking through a club with a battle axe.
That's why I cast her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
like-
makes sense.
It does.
like so movies, there's so much action going on, and then just people don't realize it. When you're just like, they're
Mhm.
movies, like this happens every day, and I'm just like, oh, that makes sense. Like you're intoxicated, you're not fucking doing
Yeah.
anything.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
We've all been there when you're just blissfully unaware of what's happening around you. All right, guys, check out our social medias down below. YouTube for all of our VODs, Twitter for some fun tweets, Instagram for beautiful faces, Discord if you want to listen to our beautiful voices or play video games with us on more than just a weekly Saturday schedule. Speaking of Saturdays, we'll be back next week. I was thinking about this. Should we like should we announce the prompt at the end of streams for the next week?
Oh
We
my.
could.
Yeah,
I think
oh,
it'd
why
be cool.
not?
Yeah,
we're
It'll come
starting
out in the poster pretty soon anyway, so yeah.
give guests a chance to think about if they want to join for next week.
Yeah, the sooner the better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
I
is
mean,
the
if
prompt for next
we're all in
week?
agreement, who wants to explain the prompt next week? Go for it, Sarah.
Sarah.
I think this is my prompt. Wait, am I? Oh,
I
no.
think you're
Do I know
right.
what? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week we're doing a PowerPoint night. Oh my god, I have to make the poster.
PP.
Okay. So basically, I found on the internet that people with their friends, they'll just like make a PowerPoint presentation about something and they'll show it to their friends and they kind of get like crazy and chaotic and fun. And I thought it'd be really fun, so that's what we're doing.
PvP, PowerPoint, Power.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we'll be doing next Saturday. At this website. At this time, 6 p.m. PST. Be there.
Or be
Be
square.
square.
Or, you'll just miss out the PowerPoint, so
Mm-hmm.
it'll suck.
Just tragedy.
And then where will you be?
Yeah.
All right, let's go around and introduce ourselves.
I am Kai Tam, and I have been whoever was screaming in the background in Sophie's piece.
I'm Deja, and I have been one of the innocent people that Sophie told X to kill.
It's Luca and Johansson. It's not Sophie and it.
Potato, potato.
I'm Nick, and I've been forced in.
I'm Sophie, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Ooh. I'm Sarah, and I haven't been.
Exactly.
Deep, bro. Deep.
That was very deep. I like it.
I'm Xavier, and I've been uncomfortable at strip clubs.
Liar.
And together we have been
The
Intoxicated
Intoxicated
Readers.
Readers.
All right, everybody. Catch us next week. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.